Valley Golf again. We talked a little while ago about Vicentini, who was the first ever winner of this racing.
natwe tukaba twashatse ko uyu munsi kuri finali tuba tubabereye ku magare, kandi tugira ngo tubagezeho byinshi bitandukanye n'uburyo isiganwa riri busoze. Birasaba rero ngo tube turi kumwe kandi mwe kudusiga, mukora subscribe, share, comment kugira ngo dukomeze kuhababera kandi neza, natwe dufite ibyishimo. Abakunzi bacu rero muri hirya no hino ku isi, mukomeze kubana natwe. Ubu rero turi ku magare aho umunyamerika abanyamerika nako abakunzi b'abanyamerika mube hafi, kuko ndi kubona etape ya none abanyamerika rwose aribo bari hafi, aribo bari imbere. Murabibona rwose bari imbere cyane. Yego, abakunzi bacu rwose mukomeze kutureba, mudukurikirane kandi natwe turahababera kugira ngo tubakurikiranire uko isiganwa rimeze. Abanyamerika yerekeye abandi rwose uri imbere, kandi tubabwira ngo ube hafi yacu. Yes, turahababera rwose. Ntabwo nyuma y'uriya munyamerika, turi inyuma ye rwose dukurikirana kugira ngo hatagira akantu na gatoya abakunzi bacu bari bucike. Drake, yes, abadukurikiranye mukomeze murebe, mukomeze mudukurikirane, turahababereye ku magare rwose, ntago turi bubatenguhe. Yes, abakunzi ba Imena TV Rwanda ntago twigeze tubatenguha. Uyu munsi ku munsi rwose amasiganwa y'amagare ari busoze twabagiriyeyo. tunababwira ngo u Rwanda ruragendwa ijoro n'amanywa. Abifuza gutembera u Rwanda, abifuza gusura amahoteli yo mu Rwanda, karibu rwose, kandi tunababwira ngo mwerekeze no mu ntara y'uburengerazuba ahari amahoteli atandukanye ku kiyaga cya Kivu, ahari amahumbezi rwose meza cyane. Aya Amagare rwose y'uyu munsi turahababera, kandi tubabwira kimwe ku kindi. Ndabona abanyarwanda nabo rwose bitabiriye, bari ku muhanda bari gukurikirana, bari gufana igare rwose. U Rwanda ruragendwa, umutekano, amahoro byose birabaranga, urukundo, customer care, aho n'u Rwanda urwa Gasabo. Imena TV turahababereye, murabibona, umunyamerika yabacanze. Aya
Well, there's a lot of riders in trouble now. Amagare is up there for the United States of America, and a big attack here from Great Britain at the front. As we complete a lap, the next lap, we're coming up to the midway point in this race. This time we'll have 4 laps of racing to go. Suffering a little bit over the top of that rise that time. He was looking good. Josh Johnson is up there for South Africa still. Coming up to 1.5 hours of racing. Drake and Van der Merwe, 4 laps of racing to go. The average speed still 40.8 kilometers an hour. But here's the peloton, which is split to pieces. Our riders desperately trying to get themselves back into the string of riders. One of them is Enzo Hincapi. Looks like with midway points, this peloton is suddenly going to diminish in numbers massively. Last time was 83 riders in the front. France start to up the pace. It's a bit of a battle of survival right now. Josh Johnson is there looking comfortable towards the back. Eritrea still represented in here with Naom Ephraim. He's doing a fantastic job. So a bit of a stretch of the pace as the riders make their way across, but last time the gap was well over 2 minutes. This time it's going to be 1 minute and 11 seconds, led by Zeno Winter, the German rider, Matthew Peace of Great Britain, Roberto Capello of Italy, Dan Dijkman of the Netherlands, Harry Hudson of Great Britain, Tom Sterneman of Switzerland, Edward Klasser of Belgium, Jan Jakovic of Poland, and Théophile Vassal of France. Benjamin Noval is now up there for Spain. He's starting to show towards the front. Johan Blanc stretches the pace. Sino Winter goes through. The Italian rider Capello is always at the front now. Well, you have to admire the way these riders have taken this race on today. They raced across to the leaders. They've been animated. They've had their trials and tribulations, but they're still there.
turakomeza tuhababere ntabwo twagiye kure murababona aya uyu munsi rwose kuri file murabona hari umunyarwanda nawe rwose uri mu gikundi cy'imbere nawe mwamushimira yagerageje nubwo uyu munsi etape ya none abanyamerika aribo bagiye imbere cyane turakomeza rero tuhababere ntago turi bujye kure ariko birashimishije cyane umukino w'uyu munsi rwose urashimishije cyane turahababera rero rwose ntago turi bujye kure rwose turakomeza tuhababere rwose kandi dushimira abanyarwanda bari hano ku mihanda bari kogeza rwose umukino w'amagare reka tubashimire tubabwira ngo kandi mukomerezaho yego wow
fans are at the side of the roads ready to cheer these riders every stretch of the way. It's interesting watching the social media of some riders and what people are saying about being here in Rwanda, and everyone being, not everyone, but a lot of people, riders being skeptical about coming here, and actually what their experience has been of being here in Rwanda, how different it's been to what they anticipated. Sticks with you about being here in Rwanda is the welcoming of the people, and how, I think I said it yesterday and I'll say it again, how they smile all the time and smile at you before you smile at them, and how welcoming they are when you go try and find dinner or coffee or whatever it
tubakurikiranire rwose abanyarwanda barashimishije cyane bari kogeza ariko hano hari umukinnyi w'umunyamerika rwose wabenekeye kure cyane dukomeze kuhababera kandi tubabwira byose biri kubera ahangaha.
Realizing what this country has. Yes, you have to deal with the hustle and bustle of the roads, and that's quite difficult.
Iza rwose turakomeza tuhababere rwose mu rw'imisozi igihumbi. U Rwanda rukaba rwose rubaye urwa mbere muri Afurika bakiriye uyu mukino. Yego ari nayo mpamvu bigaragara ko rwose navuga ko ari nk'ishyari ry'abandi batabonye aya mahirwe, ariko tukavuga tuti byanga bikunze icyaba ari icyawe. U Rwanda ku isonga muri Afurika kandi koko rukwiye ibyiza. Biragaragara rwose ko abanyarwanda babishoboye gutegura imikino mpuzamahanga, inama mpuzamahanga, kuko rwose n'abanyarwanda barabisa kandi barabishoboye. Umutekano abari full. Abanyarwanda isuku ntibaranga, mpamvu rero yatuma rwose imikino nk'iyi mpuzamahanga idakinirwa mu rw'imisozi igihumbi. Yego, yes. Uyu munsi Imena TV ntago iri buve inyuma y'aya magare paka ishoje, paka aya magare ashoje rwose tukabereka finale. Yes. Komeze namwe mudukurikirane kandi mudukorera subscribe kugira ngo dukomeze twese kwishimira hamwe.
Another move by Italy.
Yes. Bakunzi ba Imena TV Rwanda mudukurikiranye rwose, ntimutezuke kubana natwe niyo mpamvu twagiye ku magare kugira ngo tubakurikiranire kimwe ku kindi.
I'm hearing the names of riders being dropped. This is Beckham Drake.
Turahababera rwose, namwe ntimujye kure yacu kugera kuri finali. Mukomeze mwitegereze igare mu Rwanda uko rihagaze. Ntago turi bujye kure y'aya magare, turakomeza tubabere hafi kugira ngo rwose mutagira na gato kabacika, kandi Imena TV yabagiriye ku mukino w'amagare. Turahababera rwose. Haya.
That problem that he had.
Tunakangurira abadukurikiranye hirya no hino gukomeza gufana aya magare, abari za Kicukiro, abari Nyamirambo, aho uyu mukino uri bunyure, mwese mube standby, mube tayari, maze namwe mugire gute mushyigikire umukino w'amagare. Bararikire kugumana natwe nka Imena TV Rwanda kugira ngo natwe twe kuba twenyine, kandi bose turahababereye kugira ngo tube hafi yanyu, dukomeze tubereke uyu mukino ndetse n'uburyo uri busoze. Turakomeza kandi tuhababere rwose, ntimugire impungenge, ntago turi bubasige. Turakomeza tubabwira byinshi bitandukanye biri bubere muri uyu mukino, udushya dutandukanye twose turajya tutubagezaho, kuko nicyo cyatujyanye kugira ngo tubane namwe kandi tubereke
in the time trial, and also Matthew Peace. So that
uri
group of
kumwe
riders
namwe
accelerated
kandi
their way across
reka
now.
dushimire
They need to think about going
abanyarwanda
all the way
ndetse
across to the
n'abandi bari
leaders.
gufana bagatuma abakinnyi rwose
Accelerate
batwereke
to try and put
umukino
themselves
mwiza cyane.
into the lead firmly and start to grow an advantage over the peloton behind. Well, there's some useful riders in that chase group, isn't there?
Rwanda ntago turi bubatererane turakujya hose.
So far this season, Benjamin Noval has just won everything. It's been incredible. He won Trofeo Santiago, he won the Challenge Comarcas, he won Race Trofeo Vincenzi Lopez, he won the general classification in the Nations Cup in Barron in Pavia del Grappa. He won Vuelta Ciclista Besaya. He won the Spanish Junior Time Trial Panther Road Race. As our next rider drops, this is Goldstein. So Benjamin Noval, at only 16 years of age, just the hottest property in junior cycling.
kansuhuze abadukurikiranye bari hirya no hino mu ntara zigize iki gihugu cyacu, tubabwira ngo rwose mwakoze gukurikirana Imena TV Rwanda, natwe twahababereye, ntago turi bujye kure rwose. Amagare ntago
Move today, they want to get involved. Jakowiak of Poland, the rider we talked about right at the start. He's had a bit of sickness this week, but he's feeling better. 17 years of age, rides for the feeder team of Bahrain Victorious. You can tell that with that white and blue helmet that he's wearing. So we come up to complete a lap, and this time we'll have 3 to decide a junior world champion. Last time we had 44 riders in a peloton. This time we're just going to have groups of riders dotted all over the hillsides. I do wonder about soigneurs standing in the pits when they see a rider from a nation drop a bottle and they don't just hand them one. In particular in Grand Tournaments, where you just see soigneurs refuse to give a rider a bottle. I don't understand it, I never have done. to use nutrition as a If you've just joined us now and you want to follow us now for the next 3 laps of racing, thank you for being alongside us for this World Championship. The race situation is evolving right now as we make our way into the real finale of this race, and it's Beckham Drake and Van der Merwe, who we've talked about all day today, who are there at the front. Behind them, though, a big chase going on and a merging of different groups. This is the main peloton. Caregui of Spain is there at the back. Also at the back of the peloton is Mendes of Bolivia. He's doing a good ride today. Here for France. Dynamic earlier on in the race, looking to try and get across to the leaders at one point. Now he's sitting on the back. Maybe he's had to just give himself a little bit of recovery time. And that's how things look from the back of the race. Gives you an idea of the rise up towards Kigali Golf again, and the little group of riders going away. This is still this rider pursues the gold at the front. Beckham Drake still riding as though he thinks, okay, I'm still here, you come up to me, I'm not going to wait for you. We really are ticking through the kilometres now. Very soon. This is the kind of run into it. The greenery on the left-hand side and the buildings to the rider's left-hand side. It feels quite intense as far as the heat is around here. The rider from Poland out. We've still got a representative. It's Gankars. Salvary Gankars, who's out. He's abandoned.
Please welcome Team South Africa.
Can Beckham Drake continue like this? 24 degrees now. So since we started, the temperature has increased by 3 degrees. Rider doesn't deserve it. He definitely does. He's an incredible bike rider so far. Over his shoulder, seems cool, calm and collected, no main worries. I think this peloton feel like they've got everything under control right now. Now and then you get little moves off the front. As aerodynamic a skin suit as possible. The little panels that are thoughtfully created to create the turbulence and the air across the back. Kind of smooth lycra on the back, more ribbed on the shoulders and down the sides. So much testing goes into these skin suits now. Still in here. Mexico are still represented in this group. Cisneros. Sitting on the back of the group is Edward Klaas of Belgium. But every time that this rider looks like he might get caught, he just continues and then ups the tempo even more and starts to open up a bigger gap. Number 2 we can see there, Capello. He's done a lot of work today, Roberto Capello. 18 years of age, rides for the Grenka Auto Ada squad, which is linked with Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe in many ways. 6th in the individual time trial, Capello. As the list of wins of these riders, so many of them have got some great results and won a lot of bike races already this season. On to Kigali Golf. We're going to reach the top of this climb at 36.1 kilometers. Peckham Drake just taking a little look at the blackboards, and for those of you who've never watched a bike race before, this is the way that they pass, then they'll work their way up and they'll show. Oh, Van der Merwe has now got another technical problem. That's a shame for him, and Vassal has got the same. Vassal comes to a standstill. Looks like cramp for him. Dylan Sage is about to be dropped as well for Great Britain. Just in front of him, Zeno Winter, who's been quite animated in this race. He's now dropped as Peckham Drake is about to get some company on Kigali Golf. The German rider making his way across. It originally was Zeno Winter who was doing most of the work. This looks to me like it might be Herzog. Suddenly the Netherlands are involved in the action as well. We haven't mentioned the Netherlands at all today. The breakaway is over. The race is together with 36 kilometers to go. Big attack right hand side of the road. Looks like Matthew Peace goes again for Great Britain. Hudson has just gone on the attack. Another big move as Great Britain try to be in the ascendancy now. .5% gradient, big acceleration. So here's Harry Hudson who's gone on the attack. Harry Hudson looking good here as he goes away. Rides for the Yorkshire team. This rider looking for a bottle, needs something, gets one from the soigneur at the side of the road, gets rid of the gel, doesn't want it. Just finished 2nd in the British Gravel Championships in the junior race. He won a stage at Cantabria. He was 2nd in the junior race of South Wales on a stage as well. He's had a very busy season. Won a race in France as well, in the Alpe. Good climber. And going out the back now, his teammate with that momentum. This is Dylan Sage. In fact, as he coming back, he was dropped on the last climb. He's having one of those days, Dylan Sage, isn't he? Dylan Sage just losing meters here and there. Zeno Winter has got himself back into the group. Also in there is Ukoragui. Harry Hudson, through that little narrow section, gets himself into his best Harrogate Nova race team. Still in with a chance of a medal, and Ashton Barry, having been dropped, is now back in the group of riders, with things having calmed down over that little point where Hudson went on the move. 16 seconds, only 33 kilometers to go. Very good cyclocross rider, Harry Hudson, as we mentioned about the gravel race, and he's the British cyclocross champion. Downhill at 54 kilometers an hour. some good speed going. We've seen a very different race today to the women's under-23 race yesterday. Yesterday it was all about a peloton and riders going out the back. This time we've seen a much more attacking race with a group of riders being off the front. Namibia are also represented with Roger Surin in this group of riders. Some of the African nations have got some good representation. Namibia in here, Eritrea, South Africa, Mauritius, all in this front group, or this chasing group of peloton. To the cobbles for another time. This is Kimahurura. We've got used to this climb. Come out for a paint job on a bike. He likes a bit of stripes and squares, doesn't he?
Okay. Abakunzi bacu mukidukurikiranye turacyari kumwe ntago twigeze tubatenguha turacyari kumwe. Hano hari umukinnyi rwose ushimishije cyane rwose umukino w'uyu munsi urashimishije cyane, niyo mpamvu tubabwira ngo mukomeze kubana natwe, turakomeza kuhababera.
On the back of the group, Dylan Sage has fought his way back. The Australian rider there, number 40, Max Gould. We've seen him attacking today. Austria with Hettiger is still there. Ashton Barry having a bad moment a little while ago, but he's there. Rosato there for Italy. Also on the right-hand side is Beckham Drake. Can he stick in there and stay in the move? Great Britain have also got Max Hines, number 33. And just dropping now is Ukaregui. And suddenly these cobbles and this course and this altitude just hit you on the head and tell you to just sit up. It's such a hard course. Harry Hudson, no, he's making short work of those cobbles. Building his advantage, 36 seconds. Got that kind of urgent style. It's very effective. Maybe not the most aerodynamic style you're going to see, but when it comes to sitting on these cobbles and just forcing the pace, he does look good.
America yabaye bambara.
Emil Herzog of Germany was the winner in 2022. Germany trying to get into the ascendancy. This does look like Herzog. Emil Herzog was the winner, of course, before. That was his brother. Looks to me like Carl Herzog just trying to go away and catch Harry Hudson at the front. Group of riders splitting off the front of the peloton now. What a decimated peloton we've had. 141 riders started this race. 2 laps of racing to go. Harry Hudson goes through with an average speed of 40.762, so the average speed is accelerated again. And here's the peloton. Belgium look like they're not prepared to do any more work at the front of the race. Great Britain are blocking it as well. They're quite happy with Great Britain being up the road. Harry Hudson now 45 seconds. Herzog caught by the peloton on the run up there. More counter-attacks. Sitting right on the back of the group for the Netherlands is Michael Maurice. Just sat there. So now we have a total of 35 riders in contention. Oh, and a crash in the feed. This looks like Hincapie.
Muri kuryoshya uyu mukino rwose.
Now Italy up the tempo again. Riders sprinting to try and get in the wheels, get in the slipstream, be involved in the action.
Reka tubashimire abakunzi ba Imena TV Rwanda mu dukurikiranye muri hirya no hino kugira ngo tubane ahangaha dukurikiranye uyu mukino w'amagare uri kubera mu Rwanda ku rwego rw'isi. Tubibutsa ko ari umukino ukiniwe bwa mbere muri Afurika mu Rwanda. Ni ishema rero ku gihugu cy'u Rwanda rwose. Reka tubabwire ngo congratulation banyarwanda. Ni intsinzi ikomeye cyane kandi dukomerezaho ko disipurine, katamakeya, umutekano, isuku n'ibindi nibyo biduhesha amahirwe, ahubwo bazagaruka baje gutembera u Rwanda ndetse no dukomeza kubararikira no gusura n'intara y'uburengerazuba, mugasura n'amahoteli ahari atandukanye cyane. Petare namwe mwamanuka murakirwa neza rwose cyane, kandi rwose muzatubwira ko tutababeshye. Hari ibyumba byiza by'akataraboneka, hari ibyumba rwose bakayaga. Ikawa yaho n'umwihariko, ikawa ya Betania rwose n'umwihariko. Umaze kuva ku igare ugasoma ku ikawa ya Betania rwose urongera imbaraga zikagaruka zose. Abadukurikiranye rero turakomeza tujye hano aho amagare ari kubera. Kuko mwadushyigikiye, abakunzi bacu rwose turi kubabona, turi kumwe rwose, kandi ntabwo mwigezemo abakunzi bacu tubabwira ngo mukomeze mubane natwe, turacyari kumwe rwose, ntitwatezutse kubana namwe, twatezutse kubana namwe kuri uyu mukino w'amagare uri kuba uyu munsi, aho uri bunyure hose turaba turahawe. Mugire impungenge, turagumana namwe kugeza kuri finali.
Motivation. They don't have the same urgency. They don't have the same push that they had before. Capello goes back through to the front. The peloton is lined out. There are little groups of riders firing off the front. World Championship, Great Britain have only won a silver medal in the entire history of the event. It was Sebastian Grindley last year. So since 1975, Great Britain have not produced a winner, and they've only had one rider on the podium. This rider is pushing and pushing hard. 43 seconds. Right now, the peloton need to start to worry. Hudson still with 24 seconds on these chasers. Kilometers he went away, Hudson. Seconds, 46 to the peloton. He's a good climber, and that could help him, as we know, on these final rises. It's been an incredible effort. He's still got teammates behind him who are still in the peloton, and they could start to block and cause problems for everybody else. I'm sure his Harrogate Nova Club are absolutely going wild right now. This rider is still solo. The peloton we haven't seen for a little while are at 39 seconds. Now we get a bit more urgency from Capello, and 19 seconds. Urgency from Capello, and 19 seconds. To move that motorbike to the back of that chase, because it shouldn't be at the front, because it's helping that chase way too much. 18 seconds, and for sure this motorbike needs to be behind these two riders. Should not be at the front in a chase like this in a World Championship. 31 seconds to a long stretched peloton now. They look over their shoulders. And now there is an acceleration from behind. 7.5 kilometers of racing to go. So he's almost now at the bottom. So he's almost now at the bottom of Kigali Golf with a lead of 30 seconds. But you can lose a minute on the final climb. Another big attack from one rider behind me, like more of the Spanish riders getting interested. The chase is at 18, 19, 7 kilometers to go. Hudson gets a little micro rest. Hudson gets a little micro rest. Just wipes his eyes a little. Every single opportunity. The two Spanish riders, are they going to work together or are they not? Noval asks Kubias, help me out here. Some of the cobbles as Noval attacks solo now. 30 seconds to the peloton. Noval really ramps it up now. Benjamin Noval going for glory. Johan Blanc trying to give France something here. We're not far from the cobbles. 2.2 kilometers to go to the final climb. And Johan Blanc right on the back. Noval looks around. Are these two riders going to ride together? Harry Hudson is still solo. Italy are represented, Eritrea are represented. Is someone going to give this full gas over the top of the final climb and clinch this gold medal from nowhere? So the race situation, Hudson leads from Noval, from Blanc. Kubias is in the gap and then a group of 14 riders behind. The peloton is at 30. Hudson has refused to relent since he went on the attack. He's got 3.5 kilometers. Most of it is a very painful uphill. Oh, and Noval crashes. Benjamin Noval hits the pushing on. One more rider trying to come across behind Blanc, and it looks to me like it is the Polish rider in the background, Jan Jakowiak. Can he get himself there? He is the rider in the ascendancy now behind. 800 meters to the top of the cobbles.